Going on, Hidden Channel, man? I hope everybody's been doing good. I know it's been a while. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope really everybody's doing good. Um, what to talk about, y'all? I really just wanted to say hello. I really do got a lot to say. Since I last talked to y'all, I have been through some things. It's the reason why, I don't know, it's just hard for me to get along with people, man. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm just I just dislike people. So I'm easily irritated about things. But man, let me tell y'all. So I went from working at the hotel. I was working at a four-star hotel. Ended up leaving there. I probably already said that. Ended up leaving there. I became a chef at this bar called Whiskey and Rhythm. Um, and so I did all the recipes for their menu. They gave me a menu that they had. They didn't have any recipes for them. I did all the recipes: collard greens, mac and cheese, yams, marinated lamb chops that I marinated in rosemary and thyme, or rosemary and garlic. Um, Man, it was a lot on the menu. I ended up putting quesadillas, loaded cheese fries on the menu. People loved them. They had catfish that I did. It was a real good catfish recipe I was doing for them. Catfish strips, boneless chicken, chicken wings, shrimp. I did my thing in there. And so when I finally hired a cook, because when I got there, I was the only person in the kitchen. So I finally hired a cook as the kitchen manager. They didn't pay my cook. It took her about 6 weeks to get her paycheck that she should have gotten 2 weeks. Um, and now they owe me. I have a claim with the Department of Labor right now because I ended up walking out, taking a bunch of pictures of their nasty kitchen because y'all didn't pay my cook. They put me on salary without asking me. I was supposed to go to salary when it was when I told them I was ready because I was the only person in the kitchen, which means I would have had to come in and do all the prep and do all of this stuff. And so I refused. I said, I'm not about to be working all these hours for a salary position. I told y'all to keep me hourly. And y'all took me salary without my permission. So just once these things started happening, I started making my way out. Um, and now I'm at a decent job, but it's just the people. It's one person in particular, but it's a few people, man. I've never worked in a restaurant where it was like 30 people in the kitchen, y'all. I mean, this is crazy. It's a little hectic. Maybe it'll slim down because it's a new restaurant, so I'm sure it'll slim down. Maybe it'll probably be like 10 to 15 people a night. Even still, that's a lot of people. I'm used to working in the kitchen where it's like no more than 6 people, but usually it's three, four, five. A lot of times it's just two at three at a lot of places, man. The place I came for, I was me and one other cook. Mostly it was just me, and then the place I was at before that, it's one cook at night. And if we had an event, I'm sorry, then it was three or four, maybe five at the most during the day. So, anyways, it's a lot of people. One of the girls in there, they have real bad anxiety. She freaks out, and she's very manly, very masculine, bad attitude. I wasn't putting up with it, man. I'm not putting up with nobody's shit anymore. Like, I be trying to stay humble and try to stay nice, and I know I'm easily irritated by people, but it is what it is. Either way, it is a good job and it allows me to travel if I was to stick around. And I'm actually friends with the chef. We used to work together at the first restaurant I ever cooked at. Well, I'm not gonna say friends, but friendly with the chef. We're cool. Um, I just got off, but anyways, and I've been doing the music too, y'all. I have been doing the music, man. I've really been coming up on this music stuff. Like not as far as like I'm working on a couple projects. I'm working on an R&B project. I'm working on my next rap project. I want to do a local R&B project, and then I want to do a local, just a whole local project with all the locals, man. Just representing the city. I don't think anyone's ever did that, so I'm trying to get as many locals as I can and do a compilation. And so, because I've been producing, I've been making beats. But man, listen, I got some soundboards out of a movie theater right here. These are 6 feet tall, y'all. 6 feet tall, 4 inches thick. And 3 inches. They say 3 inches wide, but it looks like it's more than 3 inches. Right there. So yeah, man, out of a movie theater, I got three of them. I got one over there, and I got one on this window right here. I came up on a mixer, like a mixer that you back in the day probably was $300 brand new. I got it for $10 at Goodwill. Everything works. So you know, and I've been making some nice music. I got my sister writing to a couple beats. I'm gonna write some R&B songs to put out my mixtape. The title was catchy as hell. I got my project coming. Probably I'll drop it in the winter, but I'm working on it now. Stop, Storm. Stop, girl. Look at my shoes. Storm, come here. Say hi to the Hidden Channel. Come on. Say hi to you. Yo, Storm wanna say hi. All right, baby. Okay, this is my baby Storm Cloud. This is my baby. Come on, girl. Big self. She's the big baby. Stop, girl. All right. I'm about to put you down. I'm about to put you down. All right, baby. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, I had to get a dog because it's the only person I can be around right now. But yeah, man. So I've been working, and that's really all I got to say right now, y'all. You know, I did leave the keto diet alone, so I'm back on the keto diet now. Stop, girl, because I did gain some weight. So I think a lot of y'all stopped working out and started eating like crazy. Stop, girl, and gained some weight, but I'm losing it back. And I've been working out and stuff too. Actually about to get some weight benches. And I'm about to hit the pawn shop. I know y'all, I'm just babbling on, man. But I'm just saying what's up. I'm also about to hit the pawn shop. I'm probably Thursday or Friday when I'm off because they got some crazy deals at the pawn shop. I need some stands for my speakers because they're on my desk, which isn't ideal for mixing. And yeah, I've been good, y'all. You know, annoyed as always, annoyed by Storm. Stop looking at my shoes, girl. Stop. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, little Storm. Storm, sit down. Sit. Sit, girl. Sit down. Sit down. And stay. I'm crazy. Stay. It's my baby right here, though. All right, come on, you can get up here. So, yeah, y'all, that's it. This is my baby Storm Cloud. She's 7 months. She'll be 7 months on the 30th. All right, you can get back down. She's a very loving dog. And that's all I gotta talk about, man. You know, I'm gonna start doing some videos. Y'all tell me what kind of videos y'all want. All my subscribers. I really don't be. That's the reason I haven't been posting videos. I'm like, man, I don't know what kind of content to do. I've just been lost on the content because honestly, I haven't been reading a lot lately, which I need to get back to. I'm still in this situation. I decided to stay another year in this roommate situation, but I am, once I get this studio sounding exactly how I want it to sound and everything's good, I will be moving my studio into a actual location where I'll be paying rent to keep my studio. And you know what? I love music so much that I would literally go homeless and wouldn't even care just if I had that studio space because I could have access to it 24 hours. So yeah, that's the next plan. And trying to decide if I want to take the sous chef position at work because these jobs really do kind of like distract you and slow you down. Like right now, I really I want to finish this beat, but I don't feel. You gotta kind of like I gotta kind of you know, the job drains you mentally, physically. Physically, I'm kind of cool, but it definitely drains you mentally. I've been annoyed all night dealing with my coworker with her anxiety, and you know, and then you know, still my last job hasn't paid me my check. They owe me over $800 right now. Never got that. Going through that, so it's just like, you know, distractions and work. Really, just getting off work, man. Just all the stuff that be on my head. It's just like it's hard to be productive. But I was off work for, I think, man, I want to say 2 weeks, y'all. I was off work for 2, maybe 3 weeks when I left that job. I didn't have to be, but I decided to be because actually I was in pain for a little bit. So I decided to take some time off work, 2 or 3 weeks off work, because I knew I was starting this job on the 21st. It was a brand new restaurant opening, a good, very good company. The best benefits I've ever had at a restaurant, actually. And restaurants suck. They still suck. This one still sucks. It's still a restaurant job. But it's, you know, it's great opportunities if I was wanted to go that path. So yeah, I'm trying to force myself through. Stop, Storm. Stop. I'm trying to force myself through these distractions. Even with my roommate, she's a huge distraction. It's just her energy is sort of draining. I know I'm always bringing her up, but you know, I decided to stick around here because financially it was the best thing to do. And you know, my father used to, like I say, I probably said it before. My father tells me like, or he used to tell me, he hasn't told me in a long time. Probably doesn't even remember he said this, but never leave a situation until you got what you needed out of it. And that's how I look at everything. So once I get what I need out of this situation, I'll leave. So yeah, I'm about to go and try to finish this beat that I was working on this morning. My producer knowledge and my audio engineering knowledge is really growing, and I'm loving that. So anyways, it's the Scrooge Hope everybody's doing well. Please, if you stuck to this part of the video or the part where I said it first, let me know what y'all want me to talk about in my next video. It's the Scrooge.